did you meet the SML crew?
Ooh, that's a good one. I was going to school at PSC. And,
Which is?
Pensacola State College.
I dropped out of there.
I was originally going to school to be a psychologist because I wanted to make money, and I always had a passion for like theater. I finally decided to switch my major. My first semester being officially a theater major, I found a poster, flyer saying looking for voice actors, a YouTube channel.
So pause. At the time, I needed new voice actors. I wanted a female voice actor because we had nothing but guy characters. So we printed out these flyers that said, we need voice actors for YouTube channel, whatever. And we went around colleges and we put them up. I went into a classroom too and like spoke and said, who likes money? We only got 3 calls though, from 2 guys and a girl. And the 2 guys came first and said, oh, we have a girl coming, her name's Elena. So she showed up, the 2 guys' names were Damon and Benjamin. They played like minor roles. And then she came and killed it. And I was like, all right, don't need you guys.
Benjamin had Benjamin Button disease. I saw multiple people ask if you were gonna ever hire more voice actors. Ooh.
No.
Oh.
Oh my god.
The reason why I don't want to hire any voice actors right now is because of the whole thing. But also, you have to really find people who don't have a life. Let me explain. It's not gonna be mean. So if I go hire someone, they're gonna be part-time, and then we're gonna have to film around their schedule, which isn't gonna work for me because they get off around 5 or 6 or 7. So if I'm gonna hire someone else, I have to basically say, you need to quit everything you're doing and work only for me.
And what we have now, it works.
It's good right now. It's not broke. Don't fix it.
All right, Elena, next question. Next question.
Whose idea was it to start making human puppets?
And
can you please use them more?
Let me break down the human puppets. From the very beginning, it was always my dream to make my own characters. That's why when we designed Jeffy, it was really cool to see it turn into human. I eventually wanted to get away from Nintendo and make our own brand and have our own characters that people would love. Like, how do you think Mickey Mouse invented? If you notice, our characters, we use Nintendo characters, but they have our own personality that we gave them. So changing their look, they're still that same character. People just don't like change in the way they look. We designed the humans, 1, because I always want to do that, and 2, because we want to give merch to fans so that would be able to, you know, say they own actual merch from us. And the third thing is, we thought YouTube was changing their rules and that we weren't going to be allowed to use toys in our videos, so we were going to use puppets so that it could say, well, they're not kid-friendly, those are like South Park. When you use a South Park, you know that's not kid-friendly because it's a South Park. So we started using humans so that we could start doing what we wanted.
If a fan wanted to start their own plush channel, what advice would you give them?
Get a good camera. Make sure that when you film, there's no noise like a fan, like noise in the background, or don't film while your mom's making dinner. Basically, make sure the scenes are clean, there's no background noise, make sure the camera's steady, and when you hold the character, make sure like you can see like the good part, like not just like the top this close, like have a bunch of people that have voices. You can do it by yourself, it's just hard. Get a tripod if you're gonna do that.
It's almost impossible to film like a vlog or something with a hand puppet. Like a plush is fine if your hand's on a puppet and doing that. Like that right there is what you would get. Next question, Elena.
How did you first get into YouTube, Logan?
Me and Lance came home from middle school one day, and Lance said that he had a friend that had a channel on this website called YouTube. His username was something panda. And
yeah,
so
I don't remember. I don't even remember what his actual name was.
Lance wanted to start a YouTube channel, and he started 19Lance93 was his username.
Hey.
And then I made a channel called Super Mario Logan 1994, which I ended up deleting because I didn't like numbers in my username. And then I ended up buying a flip video camera and then just doing it.
Why does Goodman ask Mario for the house payment instead of Bowser? Because Bowser owns the house.
Oh.
Don't point that out.
What is Goodman's first name?
Mr.
His first name is M-I-S-T-E-R.
Yes.
Okay. Hey Jeffy, what's your favorite song?
Tacos gave me diarrhea, diarrhea, diarrhea.
How do you...
Tacos gave me diarrhea and it is in my pants.
How do y'all come up with your video ideas?
I recently been watching Sweet Life and Zach and Cody, and I've been getting a lot of
I
them.
love that show.
Usually I watch sitcoms like Drake and Josh or like Hannah Montana or something like that, because they just use the basic plots.
We use a lot of fan ideas too.
We use a lot of fan ideas, and the video idea we're doing today, I thought of by accident.
When you first made Super Mario Logan, did you think your channel would ever have gotten this far?
No one ever thought it was gonna get this big. I love our videos, but like I never thought it was gonna get this big because it just didn't seem like it ever was gonna get this big.
What was the most subscribers you thought you were going to get on Super Mario Logan?
I was happy if we ever got 100,000. Elena goes back to Baltimore tomorrow.
How's Pablo's arm?
Oh, stinky.
I gotta
That
face
is Judah _ 42069.
How's Pablo's arm?
Poopy in the stink factory.
We have one last question to end the video.
Pablo, How's your arm?
I mean, you take it one day at a time, you know? It has its good days and its bad days, but...
How's it holding up through the cough period?
Oh, it's fine through the cough period.
Do you still wear a brace?
I hide it. You know, I don't want people to see it.
How much pain does your arm put you through every day?
Oh, man. You know, right now we're sitting probably around a 4. Not too bad.
That's pretty bad.
It's not bad compared to some days.
Hey, Poopy, like if it's getting ready to rain, do you feel it in your arm?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Where do you feel it most of the pain?
It's called that upper part. It's called the humerus.
Is it very humorous?
It wasn't. It was actually tragedy, and I would thank you not to joke about it.
Is the humerus bone next to your funny bone?
I think it may be connected.
The humerus bone's connected to the funny bone, and the funny bone's connected to the poopy bone.
That's great, thank you.
Poopy, are you a hero because of the pain you deal with every day?
Oh, hero's a strong word. I don't know if I'm comfortable saying that about myself. I mean, you could say it.
Does anyone go through as much pain as you do in a day about your arm?
About my arm? No.
All right, Poopy, is there anything you want to tell the fans about your arm before we hang up?
You know, I don't want to be a burden. No.
Is there any advice you have to people about how to not break their arm like you did in such a tragic way?
Trying to impress a girl by climbing some monkey bars real fast. Just think twice. Make sure you really got that first grip before you go for it.
Did you impress the girl?
No. I fell down and I cried a lot.
And you were 21, right?
Yeah. That was a couple weeks ago.
Alright, Poopy. Well, I'll talk to you later. Poopy.
All right, hashtag pray for Poopy's arm.
Yeah, so guys, Pablo broke his arm when he was